That was a little bit low, a little bit high, low. That one was low, and that one was left. Hey, would you like to learn how to run a bolt-action rifle properly? Well, we're going to try to figure that one out on this episode of RonSpomerOutdoors.com. But before we do that, Covey and I would like to invite you to subscribe to our channel right here. Just click that subscribe button. And of course, we thank our patrons. If you would like to join the Ron Spomer Outdoors community, go to patreon.com, Ron Spomer Outdoors, and they'll let you join up. We sure appreciate it. Don't we, Covey? Say yes. Yes. Good girl. Well, before I start shooting, I want to put Covey in so she doesn't get her ears blasted. But we just want to demonstrate right now without firing live shots for a bit. Some of our videos that I do when I'm cycling the rifle, I will get complaints from viewers saying that I'm not doing it right. And that may be true. I grew up kind of learning how to do this on my own. And I didn't for a long time know there was a right or wrong way, and maybe there isn't. But I do know 3 ways to cycle a boat that work. And what I would suggest is that instead of insisting that there is a way, we're just going to pick our way, whatever works for you. Because some people have a technique that works for them that might look dorky to somebody else or might not work for someone else. So these are the 3 methods I know for cycling your bolt. And we're going to do it with more than one rifle because sometimes the rifle makes a difference. Now this is what's known as a 90-degree bolt lift. It's got 2 locking lugs, so you have to go quite a ways up on that to bring it back. And that can sometimes get you up against your scope and cause some problems. So let's go through the techniques. This one, I probably call it the grab the knob, right? A lot of guys would go bang, pick that knob up, pull it back, go back in. Now, the hat is a definite problem because I come back and bump it. I only wear this hat when I'm hunting pretty much in Africa because this is a sunshade. That's why I wear it. Plus the fact it covers more of me up and I look better. Probably should have it come down to here. But if you're going to be running your rifle quickly and you've got something like that, do some of that dry run stuff and find out because you want to keep your head in the rifle like this while you cycle. And if you're coming back and hitting the brow of your cap, that's going to mess everything up. So check that stuff out before you get out in the field and find out that you just knocked your hat off and you can't see and now suddenly that buffalo has run you over. Stuff happens out there, guys. So there's your grab, bang, bang, bang. Work that a few times. You might find that your thumb knuckle hits the bell of the scope if it's too close on one of these. We'll go to a shorter bolt lift in a bit, see if there's any difference. An option that I've always liked is the palm, rotating that ball in your palm. And when you come up and back, you've got your entire hand on it. Good support in my experience. And then when I come forward, I just roll it until now the ball is in that web between my thumb and my palm and my fingers. And I rarely lose it that way. You can do it. You get in a hurry, and I've done it all. I've screwed up every way possible. But this is a little easier on my hat right now. So I use that quite a bit. Now, the last one is what I call the perfectionists or the accuracy buffs system. And Sauer Highland first taught me this years ago. He likes to shoot prone precision, and he will stay in his gun and on target and just lift that bolt with his finger, slide it back, slide it forward with thumb and down. And he's really good at it. So you might want to practice that, and you can keep your hand on the gun. You don't have to get the grip off of it. See how that works? Doesn't work very well for me. But guys who like it, keeps you a little bit closer to having your hand on the grip. Now, I'm going to grab a shorter bolt lift, and we'll see how that works. Okay, this is a Sauer Highlander with a carbon fiber stock. It's a super lightweight. It has a full length or standard length action, 30-06 length action, but it's chambered for a short action cartridge to 308. But it has that, here's the bolt release on this baby. See the 3 lugs on this bolt? 3 lugs mean you only have to lift it about 60 degrees. So let's put that baby back in there and demonstrate. Short lift. Look where that bolt is in relation to the eyepiece. You see that? A lot less chance that you're going to be grabbing your thumb, dragging it along the eyepiece of your scope. And if you have a scope with some of those new quick levers that stick out, you can have even more problems with that bolt running on a 90-degree lift. So consider that stuff. You might want to take those levers off. So now I'm up, and it really works pretty quickly like this with that one finger thing that Daryl likes. Pow. Not bad. Now let's go to the grabbing the ball technique. I think that'll work fine on this one. Oh yeah, I've got lots of room. Look at that. Yeah, able to stay in the gun. Nice. Of course, there's no recoil. That really helps. So here, what happens here? I come back. Look at that. My thumb and my fingers are well away from that scope. Slick system. Now let's see what that palm roll does for me. About the same. I go really fast with it. Don't know if you need to go that fast because you can't shoot accurately anyway. So can we see it from this direction? See how that's sliding around there? Lots of room. So those are the 2 techniques. Now let's do some shooting, and I want to see if I can't recycle quickly, stay in the gun so that I'm keeping the target in view as much as I can. And I'll actually shoot at some targets out there at 100 yards and see if I can come close to hitting anything. But first, let me put Covey away. Ready to go, Cov? Come on. Come on, Covey, let's go. Yeah, girl. You're not moving. There we go. Good girl. Now, this is a pretty hard butt plate on this Highland. I don't know why they did that, but it recoils pretty stiffly. 165 grain loads here. And this has a drop box magazine. Nice light nylon one. This should make a pretty nice mountain rifle. But you've got to be ready for some recoil, and I think you'll notice it when I shoot. So, yeah, I take a little bit of punishment on this one. Now I'm going to try to roll on the palm on this guy. See if I can do it as fast as the other one. You ready? Here goes. That was a little bit low. A little bit high. Low. Windage didn't look bad, but up and down I was pretty bad. Okay, this is the Kimber Custom. You can see it's a pretty trim, light little rifle. And 243, I've got 3 rounds down. That's what I'm going to shoot. Now, this one's a bit of a challenge because it's such a tiny action. That's the whole idea with this Kimber, is to keep a really small, lightweight action for a mountain rifle. And I love them for that reason, but they don't necessarily cycle all that quickly. You want a bigger bolt handle sticking out. That's one of the advantages of those oversized bolt handles. But we'll see what we can run with this guy. So I'll get it up to my shoulder, and I'll put a round in. I'm going to shoot at the upper left target. Yeah, wish me luck, guys. That one was low. And that one was left. Before I go down and check my targets, I want to invite you to send in your ideas of how to properly run a bolt, because there may be something I'm missing completely. If you've got the fail-safe system for operating a bolt action rifle, let us know. We'd sure appreciate it. We all need to share this information. I'm not the world's expert on this stuff. I'm just one of the guys contributing what I've learned over the years. And if you have a special handicap, or you have bigger hands than I do, and you found out that a longer bolt handle or a shorter bolt handle or a butter knife style bolt handle or something makes a difference, all that stuff is useful to know. So join us and contribute. Just write in, make some comments here, or go to ronspomeroutdoors.com and you can write us there, and we sure appreciate it. Thanks. All right, now I went out and checked the targets, and I wasn't all that impressed. But when I'm thinking about cycling fast and doing this video, I'm not concentrating enough on making a good shot. Not that I'm all that great of an offhand shot anyway, but I just want to try to redeem myself. I may dig a deeper hole here, but I just want to put 2 shots out of each rifle and try a little bit more to shoot straight. That wasn't too bad. A little bit right, maybe a smidgen high. And that one was just about great on elevation, but probably 4 inches off to the right. Not bad. Let me go get that 243 and try again. All right, now for the 243, we'll put 2 down and try the same thing. This will be that upper left again. Oh, this is a nice lightweight rifle, but it's a little more challenging to hold. That one was left, but I like the elevation. That one was pretty close. Little bit right, maybe an inch below it. Let's go see how close I came on calling those. Well, this was the 243 target, and one of the first shots I put right there, but then I blew one way up here in my excitement and one clear off the paper down here. But then the second time I took my time, bing, bing, both of those were within 2 inches. So for offhand shooting, I surprised myself. That's not bad. Same with the 308. I put one up here, I put one down here, and another one here on the rapid fire. Then I took my time and look at there. But this just sets me up for a video we're going to be doing either next or real soon, which is selecting a shooting support for field hunting. I think it's kind of silly to go into the field and expect to stand offhand or even sitting or going prone when there is a pretty good option that's real versatile. I've been using it for years and years, and it's really served me well. And it works in almost all terrains and habitats except for really tall, high brush where you might have to stand to shoot. But otherwise, it's quick and it's surprisingly accurate. Stay tuned to one of our upcoming videos. I don't know if it'll be the next one, but it'll be coming up here real quick. And that is shooting supports for the field. Hey, this is Ron Spomer. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate the support. And again, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to join us and be a part of the Ron Spomer community on Patreon, just go to patreon.com and Ron Spomer Outdoors. Thanks a lot. And oh, Covey says thanks too, but she's back at the house waving.